Hi guys, welcome to Grow Wealth. My name is Nebu. Today we'll be discussing inflation and how to beat it. Basically, everyone is familiar with inflation. You go today to buy a bag of rice, it's 20,000 naira. Tomorrow it's 21,000 naira. That's practically inflation in action. In this video will be divided into two sections. The first part will be what is really causing this inflation. Second part is practical things you do to survive inflation. Let's get to the causes. The number one cause of inflation is the monetary system. How the monetary system is designed is that government can print money out of thin air. This is the number one cause of inflation. You might have heard about that inflation is too much money chasing few goods. And I would like to point out that inflation is not just particular to Nigeria or particular to developing countries. Inflation is everywhere, even the United States of America. Since government can print money out of thin air, since the banks can lend, thereby creating money, they create excess money in supply. When this excess money chases fewer goods, it makes the cost of things to rise. Second reason for inflation is devaluation. If you live in a third world country like Nigeria, or if you live in a country that has not, the currency is not that strong against United dollars, notice that often the federal government devalues the currency. When you devalue the currency, it's now more expensive buying things that are not produced in the country. Importation becomes expensive. And if you notice, most of the things that we use in this country, they are imported. And also, no country manufactures everything they use. That also drives the cost of goods and also services. The third reason is also cost of inputs, which is tied down to devaluation and monetary system. Now look at it. A farmer that farms in the farm, you may say that something like maybe oranges or mango, that devaluation should not have an effect on it. But remember that to move that orange or to move that mango to the city where you are living, it has to go through the transportation system, either through maybe a car that uses diesel or petrol. Petrol is imported, diesel is imported, right? And if the currency is being devalued, if too much money is chasing excess goods, the cost of transportation is going to be reflected back to the input, which is mango. So that's also why the cost of things like that are increasing. Now that we've heard what is really causing inflation, I know that many of you will be interested in how can I beat inflation. I'm going to give you three practical steps that you can start now to do in order to beat inflation. The first thing is invest in foodstuffs and groceries. This looks like as if it's very easy and simplistic. One of my friends that works in one of the big FMCGs, that FMCGs are fast moving consumer goods. He mentioned that this year they've increased price by 10 times. So like they've had to change their prices 10 times this year. That means that roughly every month they increase their prices. Imagine that at the beginning of this year, you bought an item that you could use for 3 months or 4 months. That will have saved you a lot. Of course, based on your income, you may not afford to buy everything using, but there are some things, there are some food items like yam, like beans, that I can afford to buy in larger quantities because next time you're going to the market, the price is not going to be the same thing. Next way to beat inflation, no one really talks about this, is to invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself, let's say you learn a new skill that can make money, there's a high chance that you can convert that skill into a money generating machine. or let's say you work for a corporation, take a course, and that helps you do your work better. Your manager is going to see that, and he's in a you're in a more likely position for a salary to get increased because of your boss are going to give you nice appraisals. Let's say you're even unemployed and you learn a skill. That skill can even land you a job and also increase your salary. So invest in yourself. If your income is increasing at a faster rate than inflation, you beat inflation. The third way, which is for you to beat inflation, is by investing in appreciating assets. Example, the stock market. Many of you be like, I don't know how to invest. That's why you have real word for you. Subscribe, like the video so that I can see when I do stock analysis videos, so that you know where to put your money and where not to put your money. Now, I like to point out that it's not all stocks that will beat inflation. Take for instance, these are different stock markets. This is the S&P 500, the monthly chart of S&P 500. If you look here, this index has clearly outperformed US inflation, which is amazing. Now, this is Nigerian All Share Index. We've not where the All Share Index is currently where it was in 2014, showing that this stock market has not outperformed inflation. Then this also the UK 100. Basically, this market is almost where it was in 2015, showing that it has not outperformed the UK inflation. If you subscribe to this channel, I'll be bringing out stock analysis, showing you stocks that have the very, very great potential of outperforming not just inflation, but making you good return for your money. So these are basically the three steps, basic steps I can. There are more complicated steps, but I'm not going to cover them in these videos so that because I don't want the video to get too long. Kindly like this video, kindly share, kindly subscribe. If you have questions, you have comments, suggestions, please do drop them in the comment section. See you in our next video. Bye.